Hey, it's Will. How are you doing? I hope that you are well. And I also wanted to ask a question. Maybe you can answer in the comments below. What are you up to these days? What are you doing these days to stay busy in this season of a little bit more isolation than what we may be used to? I know my family and I have been taking the opportunity to go on walks together. We've been taking the time to do a little more work from home. Maybe you're forced to do a little bit more work from home. We've been, if you have young kids, we have young kids, we've been figuring out doing more school at home with the help of our teachers. Whatever the case may be, this is an important time where we have more time on our hands at home than maybe what we did before. And I want to encourage you to think about what God may be doing during this time. I believe that God is using and going to use this time in a powerful way. If you're like me at all, man, you're longing for that time when we can get back together and worship together, where we can all come back. And I'm talking about physically. We can come together physically and just praise the name of God together. That's going to be a powerful thing. But I think God is still going to work and use this time that we have with a little more isolation. He's going to use this season for us to get one-on-one with Him and spend one-on-one times of worship together with God through song and through His Word. I want to share with you a quote from A.W. Tozer, who wrote about personal worship with God. He says this: "Brother or sister, until you can say God and I, you cannot say us with any meaning. Until you've been able to meet God in the loneliness of soul, just you and God, as if there was no one else in the world, you will never know what it is to love the other persons of this world." What Tozer is saying is, if we don't take the opportunity to spend time just us and God together, then we can't show the love of God to the world around us in the most significant way. I would encourage you to get into the Word and to get into these times of worship with God so that you can show His love to others in the best way possible. Scripture also talks about personal times of worship with God. It talks about seeking and chasing after God as if it were the only thing that we had to do. I'll read to you from Psalm 63. It says this: "O God, you are my God. I earnestly search for you. My soul thirsts for you. My whole body longs for you in this parched and weary land." I don't know about you, but sometimes social distancing and isolation can sometimes feel like a parched and weary land. "My whole body longs for you in this parched and weary land where there is no water. But," here's the good part, "I have seen you in your sanctuary. I've gazed upon your power and glory. And God, your unfailing love is better than life itself. How I praise you." Wherever you are today, I would encourage you to get alone with God. Spend time in prayer and worship and reading His Word. Allow God's Spirit to work in you, because God will use that time not only to draw you closer to Him, but to be an image bearer of God to the world around you, so that you'll be able to display the love of God in a powerful, powerful way.